As parochial church council members, we have many important and valuable roles. One of them is helping to fund the mission and ministry of our parish church. As important as raising this money is the question of how we raise it. We need to make sure that the way we ask people to give is consistent with our Christian faith. We must be careful that we don't inadvertently put pressure on anyone to give, and that people are happy and informed about the giving decisions they make. Part of our role as PCC members is about good governance. That means making informed decisions about the church's work and playing our part in setting the right tone and approach. It's also about ethical considerations surrounding how we look after our givers in the best possible way. This is particularly the case if we suspect that the giver may not have capacity to understand what they are doing, or is being put under pressure to give more than they can afford. It's a given that we all want to do the right thing, but this is a tricky area, and the right thing isn't always obvious. It's important to be aware that there are standards that govern all fundraising activity by charitable organizations, and all churches are charitable organizations, whether or not they are registered with the Charity Commission. These standards are set by the fundraising regulator and can be found in the Code of Fundraising Practice. There are rules that specifically cover issues of capacity and vulnerability, and you should review them to better understand what the best practice standards are. There's a QR code on screen at the end of this film that links directly to these resources on the Church of England website. But it's not all about rules and guidelines. Remember to see the person first. Unless you are aware that someone definitely does not have the mental capacity to make a donation, anyone can make an informed decision on giving. This is regardless of age, medical conditions, or life circumstances. As long as they are not being put under pressure to do so, it would be unfair to stop someone giving. By refusing a gift, we could be depriving someone of a source of comfort. Think of someone who is grieving. Part of their healing might involve making a gift in a loved one's memory. It might help them feel they are making a difference to others and doing something positive at a time when they are really struggling. On the other hand, the person may be so distraught or caught up with trying to resolve the affairs that they may not realize how much they are giving or how often they have given. What might be signs that someone is feeling coerced into giving or is not able to make an informed choice? Has someone forgotten that they have recently given a large gift? Are they struggling to write their name or recall their details on a gift form? Are they changing their mind back and forth? Have they told you directly about a worrying financial situation they are in? Are they behaving in a way that is not normal for them? Do they appear anxious or distressed when the subject of giving is raised? Taken on their own, none of these signs mean that the person cannot make a gift or that we shouldn't ask, but they do suggest that we take extra care, maybe gently ask some further questions to make sure all is in order, or ask people who know the giver well whether they are okay. If you have any concerns about someone's welfare or suspect they are being coerced into giving, then you must report these to the PSO or DSA. If you're not sure who this is, you can find out on your diocesan website. This decision shouldn't be one an individual makes on their own, so make sure you discuss it with another member of the PCC before deciding what to do. And as always, details of gifts made should be kept: the giver, the date, the amount, the purpose. So if any issue about a person's willingness or ability to give comes up at a later date, there are proper records which have been kept in accordance with your data protection policy. As PCC members, we want to get this right, because the way we encourage giving should be completely consistent with our faith and the generous and loving God we believe in. It's also important for the reputation of the church, and so we can treat people fairly and respond to their needs. That way we will continue to build trust and confidence in giving. The links to further resources will help to expand on what's in this video. Thank you for supporting our church members and helping to grow generous giving.